Yeah. Well,
And
you
he
were wrong.
was, oh my God, I swear we could have thrown a pitching machine out there and he would have been better.
I know. Hello, Jays fans. It's a rough day in the office today.
Yes, it was a brutal day.
A brutal day. We just woke up. It's 8 a.m. We would have recorded this yesterday, but I had to work sadly, and we would maybe record this a little bit later today. But then I have to work in the morning, so we want to get this video out as early as possible for you guys.
In 24 hours, the
Yes.
Jays are able to lose a series to Texas, which I am very disappointed that we lost that.
Yeah.
And we're going back into a third lockdown in Ontario. So life's just great, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was the greatest day ever. Like, it was so busy
Mm.
at work. Everybody decided to return their entire like living room because I guess it was returns day. Yeah, it was quite busy, but we're not here to talk about shoppers and customers. We're here to talk about the Jays because this
Yeah.
series it started off well. You know, we took the first game 6-2 over the Rangers, and then we just forgot how to hit a
Before
fastball.
we go into the bat,
Yeah, go
let's
ahead.
talk about that first game.
Yeah, the first game, the first game. It was a good
In
game.
that first game, Steven Matz pitched amazing. First of
Mhm.
all, credit to him. I think he
Credit to
had like
him.
8 Ks or something like
Yeah,
that.
he pitched 6.1 innings. He gave up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, and 9 Ks with only 1 walk, which is what you like to see.
Mats looked like the Mats of old back when like the Mets were like in the playoffs and were making a run for the World Series.
Hmm.
So that looked amazing. But
And
then comes game two. Actually,
exactly,
before that
even
even happened, we also had back-to-back homers that day.
oh yeah,
The first
Semyon
game
and BJ.
by Biggio and Semien,
I was gonna say even
which
the
were
batting lineup
amazing.
did pretty well. We only had six. No, we had 7 hits, but we did score 6 runs because of a couple walks, which is something I don't think we had yesterday, or we had zero. Did we even have a walk yesterday? I don't know. We
I
had
don't
one.
think we had
We had one
any
walk.
walk.
One walk yesterday, Daniel.
And and also when we were getting out that first game, we were hitting the ball hard.
Hmm.
We
Yeah.
were hitting it right at people, or it was like, a hard ground ball that they're making a good play on, right? So
Yeah. Yeah.
first
So
game was an excellent game, and I thought, okay, going into game two, uh, Tanner Roark's on the mound, like he can't be that bad,
yeah. Well,
and
you
he
were wrong.
was. Oh my God, I swear we could have thrown a pitching machine out there and he would have been better.
I know he was bad. Like he let me just pull up the stats for the second game over here. We lost 7-4, by the way. It would have been 7-2 if we didn't put in Tanner Roar because he gave up 5 runs in 3 innings off of 3 home runs, 2 of them to Nate Lau or Lowe, whatever you want to call him. But
Oh yeah,
ooh, I don't even know what to say, Daniel. It was quite pathetic.
the fact that you had a going around on like Instagram and Twitter and all that saying that who would you rather have pitched Tanner or a pitching machine just describes how bad it was.
Yeah, it was bad. He was leaving like what fastballs and breaking balls literally right down the middle of the plate. He threw the occasional good changeup here and there, but that's when we were already losing like 5-0. So not or it was 5-1 because Bobichet started the game with a home run in the top of the first. But it was bad. There's nothing really else you can say. At least though we can say the bullpen has been good all series and all year so far.
Yes, the bullpen was good. All 3 games, the bullpen was good. But
Bullpen was
coming
good.
in that second game, just one we couldn't. Besides Bo's home run,
Hmm.
we had 2 home runs, right?
Yeah, he had two.
Between Bo's 2 home runs, there wasn't really anything else. Like
Yeah,
Dan Dunning, like credit to him, he kind of shut down the Jays. He was pitching phenomenal through 5 or 6 innings.
yeah. And what I've realized in this whole series is that the Jays cannot hit a fastball. Doesn't matter the speed,
We we,
they just can't hit it. It's weird.
we are stuck hitting fastballs 100%.
Like they're throwing like a 94-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle of the plate. Like that should be gone or at least fouled, okay? And we're missing it. That's an issue.
I don't know, and it's good players too who are missing it. People like and Calvin and
Vlad,
Rowdy
Rowdy.
Toles is just a
Oh,
no-show right
Rowdy's
now.
0 for 16 to start the year. Teoscar, he's had 1 home run in the first game, and then now he just looks confused up there. I mean, I got to give it to Grichuk, Vlad, and Semyon because they're the only ones who are doing something right now. Thank you guys. But it's this second game was tough, And yo, man, you're not even gonna like what I have to say about the third game. But I do have to say, the pitching all series besides Tanner Roark was good.
Yes, like Matt's pitched well.
Mm-hmm.
Even the bullpen when Roark like got out, like they pitched well.
Exactly. By the way, Daniel, the Jays only gave up 11 runs to Texas this series, and we didn't win the series because we scored what 6, 10, 11. We scored 11 as well. So, just take from that what you want. It's Texas compared to the Jays team.
It's like it's just such a skill level difference. Like, Texas is arguably second worst team in the league.
I know. Yeah.
You can even make a case they're worse than Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they had their 4 or 5 guys going, and then Kyle Gibson today or yesterday, who had an 150 ERA after one game going into this game. And you know what he did in this game, Daniel? He pitched well.
He destroyed the Jays.
6 innings, 6 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 1 walk.
The number of strikeouts the Jays are having nowadays is concerning to me.
Yeah, like I would understand if we're playing someone like Garrett Cole.
Dan broke it down during the broadcast. They're like, okay, well, Jays are averaging. I don't know how much that number was.
Yeah, I think it was
which is equivalent
really
to
high.
9 strikeouts a game.
That's
So
not
then
good.
they were saying that's not a lot considering the game today. That's like about average, but still, if you're striking out once an inning, your team, like that's 1 out every game, 1 out every inning. That's guaranteed.
I was gonna say it's literally if you have 9 strikeouts, that's 3 innings of just not putting a ball in play.
Yeah, so I get it. That's the way the game's evolving, but we need to make better contact. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the stat line from yesterday. Like Teoscar had 3 strikeouts. He went 0 for 4 with 3 Ks.
That's not good. Yeah, everyone else. I mean, we made good contact in the game, but the thing about Kyle Gibson is that he's a ground ball pitcher, and his sinker ball is really good. That's literally it. If his sinker ball's not there, you're gonna light him up. But it was there yesterday, and we hit a lot of ground balls right into the shift. I was really mad about it. I remember I
want to
texted
go
you
back
yesterday.
to speaking of ground balls and all that. Well, one, the problem in the third game, coming to the third game, we ended up losing 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to the third game, you're like, you have Ryu on the mound. Like, we just got off a loss. Like, it's a good sign.
Yeah.
Right? And end up losing 2-1, but it's not like Ryu pitched bad. Like, they literally had 1 hard hit ball all game, and that's the home run that I don't remember who hit on their team.
It was, let's see, who was it?
Who hit it? I don't remember. Someone hit on their team.
Solak.
Yeah, Solak.
He crushed it. It was a good hit.
Like, tip the cap to him. Like, he got the change up that Ryu threw to him. It was nice, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that happened. And everything else, Texas had 8 hits. Besides that hit, all 7 other hits were either errors or loop singles. That's it. Like, it was just like lazy stuff. Like, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Marcus Semien played phenomenal defensively, and makes a diving play, throws it to Vlad, and Vlad forgets how to pick a ball.
Yeah, like Vlad, he didn't stretch for the ball for some reason. Like his glove was at where his foot was. Like, your arm can extend at least 1 or 2 feet more than that.
We're literally saying if he extended a little bit more, he would have caught it.
Exactly, and then that would have stopped a run.
And then that would have got rid of it. Would have just been a 1-1 game. That's it.
Yeah, and also the way they scored their second run with that little inside cutter, broken bat, check swing blooper over the second baseman.
Like I said, all other beside out of the 8 hits Texas had, 1 out of the 8 were an actual hit.
I know.
All 7 were bloop singles or some error throwing thing.
Yeah. Well, there's really nothing we can do at this point besides complain. Like, the batting lineup's not doing anything right now. I do think that now that we're going to Dunedin, players are familiar there. We hit amazing there in spring training. I think we will bounce back. We're playing the Angels now. I think Otani's pitching on Sunday or Saturday.
Yeah, so they got the Angels got Griffin Cannon Thursday, Andrew Heaney Friday. I don't remember who's Saturday, and then Sunday's Otani.
That's probably Dylan Bundy on Saturday.
Probably it might be Bundy. Let's see if I can pull it up.
I would say it's probably Bundy, but I don't think they've confirmed it yet. I do think that the Jays can probably it's a 4-game set, so hopefully we can at least split the 4-game set. If we go in 3 out of 4, amazing. If we go in 4 out of 4, once again, amazing. it really will depend on our hitters because our pitching has done well. I think Roark is going to pitch maybe the Sunday game, so we can mark that one up as a loss. But who knows? Maybe he'll pitch good in Dunedin, but we haven't seen anything special from him so far, minus giving up 5 runs. So who knows what's going to
So
happen?
going on to the Angels, before we go on to the Angels game here, I just want to say that in that series against Texas,
Hmm.
Bichette actually played really well. I just want to put that out there.
He did. He did.
Looked like Bo of 2020. He was getting back into it, so I think that's a good sign.
Hmm.
Another side note is that not Andrew, I'm looking at something else. George Springer is probably not going to be on opening day on Thursday.
I know. I heard about that.
He
That
suffered
sucks.
another setback injury, which sucks, but thing you do.
Yeah. Does this mean he's gonna go back on the 10-day, or is he just gonna stay day to day right now?
I think it depends how serious it is. Like if it goes back on, if he's going to be out for 10 days, they might well just throw him back on the 10 day.
Yeah, yeah, I get
But
that. I
if
don't. They
he's only
haven't
out for
said
one or
anything.
2 games, then
Exactly. Like if he could come back for like Friday's game, Saturday's game, Sunday's game, that'll be great. And also, I heard Robbie Ray's progressing quite well. I don't know if he's gonna pitch this series. I hope he does, because maybe he can boot out Tanner Roark. But we'll see what
well,
happens.
apparently what they were thinking was if Ray's back, because Ray apparently threw an 80 pitch bullpen on Monday
Beautiful.
or Tuesday, one of the days.
Hmm.
So if he's back, 5 days from that would be Saturday.
Yeah.
They're thinking it's going to go Stripling, Matz, who's going to be the Friday night starter.
Hmm. Oh, so they're gonna
And
push
Rob,
Mats up a day and then not put Zoik in?
oh, sorry, Zoik. I forgot about Zoik. So
Oh,
Stripling,
it's gonna be
Zoik,
Zoik. Okay.
and then Matz, and then when Roark's supposed to pitch,
Okay.
put Ray in.
I would be very happy with that, and I think everybody else would be as well.
But yeah, so going into the Angel series, I'm
Mhm.
excited to see Mike Trout play, first of all.
Yes, and Otani and Rendon. Hopefully,
Yes.
we can keep the ball in the ballpark with them. Just at least Rendon and Otani, because we know Mike Trout's gonna go yard. So
Yeah, and it's the first matchup's on Thursday, and it's at 4 o'clock. Oh no, that's Pacific
it's
time,
six.
so it's
It's a
7:07,
7:07.
and it's Griffin Canning versus Ross Stripling, which is going to be a good pitching matchup.
Yeah, is this Griffin Canning's MLB debut, or did he pitch last year?
No, he's pitched before. This is
Okay.
his season debut.
Season debut. Okay, okay. I'm excited to see what he has. Hopefully, he doesn't randomly come out of nowhere and pitch like a god like Dane Dunning. For our sake, for Angel's sake, they probably hope he does that.
I
But
think coming into this series, there's two things really we need to look at. One, we need to look at how the A's respond because it's been 2 losses, like
yeah,
2 losses in a row. Like I know it's still early, and it's not the worst thing if you lose another one. But like if you want to have a good season, we need to start winning these games. And then later down the line, in August and July, when we got to play the Yankees 4 more times and the Rays like 4 more times, you know what I mean?
hmm
We need to start winning these other series.
for sure, for sure. And just to end this up, who do you think is going to be like some players to look out for this series, and who do you want to watch to maybe they'll have a breakout this series? Like who are some players?
So one thing I really want to watch, one thing I think we should watch is Cavan.
Mm-hmm.
Is he's been non-existent at the plate,
Mm-hmm.
and
Agreed.
he is too good of a player to not be non-existent during a game.
Yeah,
Like, that's just how good Cavan is.
yes, and as a Cavan fan myself, I would like to defend him just a little bit. He has been hitting the balls directly at the players. Granted, they haven't been like
Okay.
super hard, but then again, he also I think he was changing up his first strike approach or something like that. So I see him swinging more at first strikes, and he's more of a patient guy. So I think that's just throwing off his whole approach.
All right, and then the other one, okay, they're Cavan fanboy, and then the other one I wanted to point out was Rowdy Toles, who's 0 for like 16 right now,
Yep.
and it's just a matter of time before he gets a hit. And I
Mhm.
feel like when Rowdy gets one hit, it's going to be like hit after hit after hit after hit after hit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping in this Angel series he'll get it because I still think he'll split time with Vlad at first base and DH.
Yeah, I think this is probably a do or die kind of series for Rowdy. Like, one, we're going back to Dunedin, and he has always hit well there. Even in spring training, he hit well there. So hopefully, maybe we can see some Rowdy action back in the
Well,
lineup.
considering Rowdy didn't play Thursday, I feel like he's gonna or play Wednesday. I feel like he's gonna play Thursday. They got a righty on the mound,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
probably sit the Friday game for the injury. He needs a lefty. And then I think it depends who they throw in the Sunday game or Saturday game if Rowdy plays or not.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, we just need Rowdy to hit because when he hits, he's a good hitter. And we need some. Well, I mean, we kind of have that all in our lineup, but we do need someone like that. And also, one more person I'd like to take a look at. I think Kirk needs a hit. He's what is he? 0 and 7, 0 and 8, 0 and 9 right now to start the year.
It
I
is
mean,
still early. Keep in
yeah,
mind when we talk about all this, like
for sure.
it is early in the season. It's only been 2 series, but
Yeah, for sure.
still,
So
still
I
stuff to watch out for.
think that's gonna wrap it up for this video, Daniel.
Yeah, yeah, guys. So if you guys like what you see, hit the subscribe button, like the video, drop the notification. Also keep in mind we're going to be live streaming the Friday night game, so get ready, for that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
We'll see you guys next time.
goodbye.